I am going to share the audiobooks list. Master Your Emotions, The Magnetic Power of Silence Can't Hurt Me, Think Fast, Talk Smart, Mahabharata in English, narrated by D.S. Narrative English. If I talk about the books that I have read, so Atomic Habits, Sudhamurthy ma'am book, and Who Killed the Mockingbird. I am reading this currently, and uh, Who Will Cry When You Die, written by Robin Sharma, and Law of Attraction. There is a will, there is a way. So if you have that will, so definitely you will learn anything, you will achieve anything from anywhere. So I read one quote from somewhere, and that quote says that motivation is a crab, it goes and comes.
Yeah, hi Dipali. I'm excellent. Thanks for asking. So you tell me how's your day going on?
Yeah, day is going amazing, and I'm doing fit as a fiddle. Thank you so much for asking. And how is weather at your place?
The weather is quite pleasant, I can say, since morning it had been raining, but now it is
Mhm.
shiny outside. So yeah, this is great weather, I can say.
And if you ask me about my place, so it is chilly in the morning, and then in the afternoon it is scorching hot.
Okay, no, the weather is quite pleasant right now, right? Neither too much hot, neither not like chilly, I can say. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's moderate.
Mhm. So,
Mhm.
do you want to introduce yourself as well? Because we are meeting for the first time. I would love to know about yourself, your name, where are you from, your education.
So first of all, I would like to start with my name. My name is Nishu Gupta, and I'm from Punjab. Though I was born in UP, but currently I'm living in Punjab. If I talk about my academic, I'm a graduated in English literature. Along with
Mhm.
that, I also appeared IELTS. In IELTS, I got overall 6 bands. At present, I am acting as a English teacher in a college. It is a temporary job, I can say. Yeah, and moreover, in my free time, I prefer to interact with people so that I can brush up my communication skills.
Mhm.
Or mm, in my free time, also, I love dance. I'm quite I can say I have an affinity for dance. I never miss the boat if someone says, yet you have to dance. I never pull myself back. So this is something which I really enjoy. Yeah, this is about myself.
Do you want? I'll also introduce myself.
Yes.
Okay, so my name is Dipali, and I live in a heart of in rural village in Amaravati, Maharashtra. I love to travel. I love to serve water and food to birds during summer, especially. So I have request to everyone and who is watching this video, please serve water and food to birds. I love making sketches as well, learning languages, and also I am teaching online.
Oh, that's really great. So what are you teaching online? English?
Yeah, spoken English. I offer online one-on-one sessions.
Oh, that's really amazing. So
First, I want to know about your journey because
when I started my journey of English language, so just like there's many people, they started their like journey during the pandemic time when we were blessed with abundance of time. So instead of squandering and browsing on social media, I prefer to learn something. So I started my spoken journey, I can say. I watched so many videos, and later on my sister, she pushed me to take IELTS exam. Then I
oh my God.
started preparing for that as well in 2022. And right after 2 years, I took classes as well. I can't say that I didn't coaching. I took coaching. I learned a lot. I
Mhm.
prepared my exams with the help of my teachers. So yeah, in this way I commenced, and at present I'm still learning because I believe learning has no ending point. The
Yeah.
more push yourself, the more you become sagacious. So I
Yeah.
believe in this. and I'm learning this language with I can say with hindrance. I uh, learned this language because as every path is not easy, right? It has some ups and downs. So similarly, I faced so many ups and downs while learning this language. So much demotivation as well because I never got ambience where people could uh, just push me. They can uplift my confidence that yeah, Nisha, you have to learn this language. You have to speak in English. Nobody guided me. I learned with the help of YouTube channel, with many groups I can say, because nowadays there are so many groups available on WhatsApp, Facebook, Insta. So I have been a member of those groups. So with those groups I am learning, and people whosoever got on social media, they are quite supportive I can say. So social media really played a part and parcel in my journey.
Wow, it was such a beautiful introduction and such a beautiful journey you have mentioned here. And thank you so much for this your beautiful journey that you have shared with me. And I love that you told me that instead that you do not have anyone who can you speak, so you have grabbed the opportunity and you started to talk with different people on social media. There is a will, there is a way. So if you have that will, so definitely you will learn anything, you will achieve anything from anywhere. So you told me that you were feeling demotivated as well. So I read one quote from somewhere, and that quote says that motivation is a crab, it goes and comes. So it is just like a crab, like you can't get motivated all the time. Sometimes you feel demotivated as well. So it is very important to feel demotivated as well, because that demotivation is not exactly a demotivation that gives you that motivation to do something in your life.
This is a life, right? So
Yes.
sometimes you feel that you are quite enthusiastic. On the other moment, you will feel that quite lethargic.
Nishu, you have mentioned lots of things about spoken English, your journey, and also consistency as well. So you also mentioned one more interesting point, that lethargic. Sometimes we feel lethargic because we do not feel that we are consistent, and we do not stay consistent, and because of that, it put us in lethargic situation, because the thing is that if you are not practicing, definitely you will not feel confident speaker, you will lose your confidence. And you are
That
practicing social media with different people, with native speakers. I want to ask you one more question about that: how much are do you practice your spoken English?
To be honest with you, when I newly started learning this language, I was quite jealous. I was quite enthusiastic. So I tried to make most of my time to learn this language because that time I had a hunger. I wanted to speak confidently. So I practiced 3 hours, 4 hours,
Oh my
not
god.
only writing as well, right? I
My
focused
first
on
day.
writing in a group. But later, my interest starting fed up, right?
Hmm.
I felt that somewhere I had practiced so much, right? So I need to decrease my hours. So once I felt that yeah, I have learned, now I am familiarized with this language, so I need, because I had other responsibilities as well, so I stopped practicing. Then I hardly practice, I can say, because sometimes it happens due to your circumstances. But nowadays I can say I do practice at least 1 hour. Being a teacher, I have other responsibilities as well. So even if I try to make my time to practice this language to retain my consistency, because once I stopped talking with people, I will lose my touch with English. I will lose my confidence.
Nishu, you have also says that earlier you used to practice all along the way, throughout the day you were practicing, and now the motivation somewhere fade up. That you know that you are already a fluent speaker and confident speaker, so now you are a proficient speaker, so you do not need to give the lots of time to this language. So maybe we try to give up on this language because we know that I have other things to do as well. English is not life. Because of that, we try to give our focus on other things. Maybe because of this happens. But do you ever realize that you somewhere stop practicing your English? And you used to be a fluent speaker, you are not fumbling, you are using an rich vocabulary, idioms and phrases, but only because of you are not giving your sufficient time for this language, so you are lagging the same things again and again because of your lack of practice. So have this ever happened with you? Do you want to share any experience?
Yes, I want to reveal one situation I can see when completely stopped me practice this language, because
Oh,
now we are a human. Sometimes what do we do on a regular basis, and sometimes we feel monotonous, like I am doing it regularly or repeatedly. Maybe I'm not enjoying your interest somewhere start fading. So it happened with me, and I stopped completely. And luckily, I am a part of two groups on my WhatsApp, and I dropped a message in that group, and one admin asked me, Nishu, like, why are you not active nowadays? What happened? Is everything fine now? So what should I say him? Like, I don't like talking in English. That's why I'm not dropping a message in this group. Then I shared my problem. So somewhere I am not feeling well. I don't know why. Because my mind, when I start talking, says enough. Even I hardly languating 10 minutes conversation. So what should I do? Sometimes I feel that I don't want to talk in English. Then maybe he give me some suggestion. Nishu, in this way, it's okay. You're a human being. For a couple of days, if you are not practicing, it's okay. But don't give up. If like 2 to 3 days, if you are not practicing, it's okay. But don't forget the main purpose of your language, why you are learning this language, right? Then I realized that yeah, he's absolutely right. Somewhere I have to evoke my passion again, why I started my journey and why I want to achieve my fluency. Then my spirit said like, yeah Nishu, because you have to be a teacher, right? And to become a teacher, you must have a good command over this language. And somewhere you have to regain your energy of learning this language. Somewhere you have to push yourself. Then I'm not saying one time, multiple time, because I started my journey in 2020, right? So it's a long period. So there are many ups and downs, as I already mentioned. So with not only in my life, there are so many people, they stop like talking with people and again start talking with people. So it is a process. So it's a natural process, I can say. Though we can stop for couple of minutes, sorry, couple of days, but we should not give up completely. It's okay to take a break, but don't give up entirely.
yeah, it happens sometimes we feel overwhelmed by doing the same activity because we are not made only for doing the same activity. We are human. We get bored of same thing. So, what do you do when you feel overwhelmed? You feel bored of something. Do you hit the road when you feel overwhelmed? You want to take some short breaks as well. It is necessary, right? I also take some short breaks. It is
Hmm.
mandatory.
Whenever
Weekend.
I feel, whenever I don't feel good, so one thing I go for a dance, as I already
Oh,
mentioned in the
nice.
starting. Right, I listen something. I sometimes I listen spiritual song. Not every day. It depends if my mood is sad because of something. Right, and I try to involve myself, my family. I talk to my mother. I play like some mischievous with my family members to overcome my sadness, because somewhere I realize that, right, I try to create, how can I just to make myself cheer up, because it totally depends on
Got
you.
it.
Either you can stay in a sad moment, either you can come out of that. And nowadays I have learned one thing: you are responsible for your own happiness. First,
Hmm.
prioritize your happiness. Then, if someone, there are so many people who will talk ill about you, right? And you are a very sensitive person, so you will take everything to your heart. So first, learn how to deal with that person, how to neglect that person, because into day-to-day life there are so many people who will knowingly or unknowingly will make you feel sad. And if you are just influencing and being irritated because of that person, so means you are their control. So you have to analyze this. So I have analyzed it. Ignore people's whatever they are saying. You are responsible for your own happiness. You have to uplift your mood, because being a sad, not feeling good, it's part of life, and it's okay. If you are not feeling good, it's okay. Take a stroll, watch movie, do a dance, go out to your neighbor house. Whatever you do love, just love it. Do it. Instantly do it so that you can uh, just kill your boredom or uplift your confidence, uplift your mood. So these things which should people do. Do whatever you do, and whatever you do, love it.
I love that you said beautiful things that don't other control your life. Don't give
Yeah,
the
don't
remote control of
control
your
your
life
life
to
because of,
others.
yeah.
Yeah. So you also mentioned that you take short breaks, that you spend your time with your nephew, niece. That is the best choice, I must say. I also do that. I have nephew, niece. Whenever I spend my time with them, I forget each and everything. I also become small kid with them, and I
Hmm.
started to get back to my childhood days, and I play game with them. I also spend my time by by doing mysterious things with them. So whenever I feel overwhelmed, so that time I love to visit temples. I go there, I stay there, I do meditation, and also I serve water and food to birds. I walk on my terrace. Um, I simply with my people. So that is how I feel relief from that illness, and I
Hmm.
try to connect with my roots. Yeah.
You have multiple solutions to
Hmm.
rejuvenate when you are not feeling good. You
Hmm.
have multiple ways which ways can make you happy, right? Because we know what things bring happiness in our life. Something is bothering you, try to forgive. Though it is very difficult, but we have to analyze whether
Hmm.
it is good for us or not. What is the consequence of this thing? Because taking tension is not a ultimate solution for everything, right? So instead of focusing on a problem, try to find out the solution.
Hmm. So that is how I need to that is how I take small breaks, and I practice my and then I get back to my practice. Otherwise, if I take the long break, so it is not good for practice. You will goes blank, and it is not good if you are practicing your communication skills. If you are taking long breaks, you can see the tremendous change. You were fumbling a lot, and you were using a fillers a lot, not using the appropriate vocabulary and words and idioms and phrases. So then you have to start from scratch. I don't want to do that because I have put my lots of efforts to get to this place and get to this fluency. And because of that, I always try to read books. So I want to know, Anishu, do you like to read books? Are you bookworm?
I'm not a bibliophile. If you ask me, two books from my library, and I try to read. I try to read them, but I don't know why. Whenever I sit, my mind start diverting in other. This it start
Mhm.
dwelling in the past, in the future. I may never concentrate on the reading. Though I tried, but I don't know why. Because I am not denying
So
that I do read. I
yeah,
read
it's
earlier.
only
I used to read, but
words.
now I'm
Huh.
trying. I'm trying to read.
It happens. It used to happens with me as well when I was beginner at this language and I was practicing my English. People were suggesting me, Dipali, you should start to read book. I was like, I am not interested to reading. Why I read the books? Because I have been reading books from my since my childhood, but I have never seen tremendous change in my communication skills. And then when you become a confident speaker, then slowly you get to know the essential, the importance of reading books as well, and then somewhere you understand the fact that without reading you can't learn this language. Because of that I have started reading. Ever since I discovered the love for reading, I have been lots. So I have read some books. Do you want that I share? I spill the beans that which books I have read.
So could you tell me which
Yeah,
book are you?
sure. I am going to share the audiobooks list. Master Your Emotions, The Magnetic Power of Silence Can't Hurt Me. Think Fast, Talk Smart, Mahabharata in English, narrated by D.S. Narrative English. So Atomic Habit, and if I talk about the books that I have read, so Atomic Habit, Sudhamurti ma'am book, and Who Killed the Mockingbird. I am reading this currently, and uh, Who Will Cry When You Die, written by Robin Sharma, and Law of Attraction and Law of Human Nature as well. I have read, I have listened to the audiobooks of this book. So reading was difficult for me because I have never resonated with reading. It was boring task for me, but with time I got to know that, and I realized it that without reading there is no escape. There is no escape if you want to become a fluent speaker, and you can't escape reading.
Yeah, I would say reading is indispensable. It is essential.
Hmm.
It depends on people. Some people they're quite comfortable listening, watching, and just watching and listening. They could be excellent. They could be a great speaker. So yeah, I can say because books they are a source of knowledge, right? And we are blessed that we have audiobooks and we can listen to any play store like we can download any app, then we have a YouTube. So nowadays I can say our learning has become very convenient as compared to the traditional, I can say, because we are surrounded with multiple resources, not only books. We are blessed with audio, watching movies, listening. So, yeah, this is a great, if you have developed the habit of reading books, that is really like interesting, I can say. You have read so many books, because even some of books all are Greek me, because I never heard their name as well. I just
Yeah.
know like three books like Atomic Habit, Control Your Emotions. Right now, I'm reading one book that is How to Influence and Impress People and Friends. Since I can hardly read 10 pages, I covered only 10 pages. And let's see when I just dive into the like my mind to read that book, then I will read, because generally nowadays I have a lot, because I'm a teacher, so sometimes I have to prepare notes to deliver my lecture to the students. And I prepare, as well as I have a nephew. Sometimes he insists me to play with him, to take him out as well. So I have a lot on my plate nowadays, but somehow I'm trying to balancing them, because we are a human, and we must know how to balance all the things, though it will take time. But once you analyzed, when you comprehend how to balance, you will enjoy.
Issue I want we practice on vocabulary and phrases. So are you ready for this?
Yeah, sure, sure.
Yeah. So do you know what does it mean? Insightful. Can you please tell me the meaning of insightful?
Having a great knowledge about something.
Hmm. Miss perspective and observer.
Yeah.
Can showing deep understanding. It means that insightful. Yeah.
Insight.
So yeah, can I share one example? Then you will get to know the meaning of this as well.
You may go with it.
Yeah.
Hope you are not having any kind of inconvenience from my side, because some of my brothers, they are working in my house because constructions work is going on. Anyway,
It,
don't mind
it,
it.
yeah, it's okay. It happens. I can understand.
Hmm.
So her speech was insightful and inspiring.
Hmm.
So do you
Yeah,
want
you
to make
can
comments on
lots
it?
of such things. Yeah, you can. This conversation is going to be very insightful as we have discussed diverse topic. I can say diverse situations.
Yes. So there is one more word, breathtaking. Do you know what does it mean?
Breathtaking. It means something that is very beautiful, majestic. Like the view of this mountain is breathtaking. Something extremely beautiful.
Extremely impressive. Yes, you have said well. Extremely beautiful. Yes. Yeah, the sunrise over the ocean was breathtaking. The sunrise over the ocean was breathtaking. Okay, do you want to practice tongue twister as well with me?
I already knew this, so I don't need to practice, I can say.
Okay, so still for fun we can do that, right? There is one tongue twister that she shells by the seashore.
She on the shore,
By the seashore.
by the seashore. Okay, it's a tongue twister.
Yeah.
Hmm.
She shells by the seashore.
She shall by the seashore.
Oh my God, you are brilliant.
I knew that.
Okay, yes. So I want you tell me what does it mean climb the ladder?
Could you tell me again?
Yeah, climb the ladder.
Climb the ladder. She has climbed the ladder means to become a successful.
Yeah, progress, work in progress. Wow, that's nice. Do you want to make one sentence on it?
To make a progress. We need to climb the ladder in this project. Means we need to have some progress.
Bite off someone's head off. This is a idiom, right? So I want you make one sentence on it. So do you want I help you in it?
First you make, then I'll.
Okay. Why driver bite the passenger's head off? Means why that driver get angry at that passenger?
It was such insightful and a very candid conversation, I can say, because we did not only practice, we also learned something, some extraordinary phrasal, like idioms, right?
Yeah,
And
yes,
these
dear.
make the conversation more fascinating. So thank you
Yeah.
so much, Kali, and have a great evening and have a great learning as well.
Yeah, so sure, dear. Bye. Have a great day.